Well, this was kind of a back and forth game for a while. Looked like you got control back in the third period. What were you thinking kind of the last 10 minutes? So did you feel like it was going to be just a matter of time before you guys got something in there?
Well, I thought we kept plugging along. I thought it was good. It was. I tell you what, it was hard to get ice out there. That was a hard-fought physical hockey game. For us to get that power play opportunity in overtime, our power play hadn't been good through the first three periods, and to get that goal was big.
It looked like at least shots-wise you kind of control play in the first, and then the second looked like they had more of the upper hand in the second. How did James's goal maybe turn things back around in your favor, other than tying the game? And what else did that do?
Well, I sent you into the late goal in period sometimes gives you good motivation and good enthusiasm coming in here. But for us, I just thought that they had a couple of shifts where we got caught in second on long changes, and they took advantage of it. They ragged pucks on us. They got some changes out there. We got hemmed in right now, and I thought at that point in time, I thought the most critical guy on our team was Greg Lewis. He made a couple of real key saves for us at the right time, which gave us an opportunity to get our legs under us in the third period and play the style of game that we need to play against them.
Is it tough to play this team? I mean, do you guys play similar type games, or are you guys different styles? Would you say, like you and Cornell? I mean,
well, I don't know. They just, both teams, both coaches strive that they, ask their players to play good defensively. We do that, but his style of play is not to come into question. I think
it just seemed like both teams kind of know each other well enough to kind of make it frustrating for each other as well.
I think over the years when I was at Ohio State, we always played series against Shafe and that. So we know kind of he knows what makes me tick as a coach. I know what makes him tick as a coach. Probably is the easiest way to put it.
Yeah, the last thing is for Terrence, to get a goal like that. Obviously, that's not his main job, but how can that help him just down the road, just to have a moment like that here?
Yeah, it's I think we got a fortuitous bounce there. I think it went off them, but it's one of those things. Just get pucks in net, right? It's shoot pucks and get pucks in there, and for him, he's an important player for us. Obviously, he moves pucks well, and he's a power play guy for us. So, it's a confidence boost to get a critical power play goal like that. To say the least, that was an important one.
So what's it feel like to kind of be the big hero for a night?
Oh yeah, it feels good. It doesn't happen often for a D-man, but. Definitely feels good to get that, especially in overtime on the power play.
How long did it seem like after the goal before you had the whole team kind of mobbing you?
Yeah, I kind of blacked out for a second, but it felt really great to see the support from my teammates.
What kind of happened on the play, like, as far as the shot and everything? What did you kind of see?
Coach wanted me on that side. He said, shoot anything I can, and James gave me the pass, and I just got through.
It was kind of a tough game all around because both teams are good at taking the puck away from other people, and you had pucks kind of hopping over sticks and stuff. How frustrating was it at times, especially just power plays when that kind of thing would happen to you or anybody else out there?
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating. We're both physical teams, so that obviously has to play in too. Yeah. So since we're both physical, we knock each other off the puck, and it just goes back and forth like that.
I was curious too. When was the last time you had a goal like that? You ever had an overtime game at any level? Or?
Must have been since high school. Yeah, it's been that long.
I guess to start, let's ask you about the goal you scored. How do you think that changed maybe the way the game was going? Because you guys had a chance to maybe be down by a goal after two periods.
I thought that was huge. Obviously, like you said, if we were down by a goal, it's a different game. But to get, especially with those 18 seconds left, that much time, just get that momentum. It was huge for us, and I think we played really well in the third after that.
And you had a tough second period. How did that just help too? Just the fact that maybe kind of erased a bad second period in a way by getting that goal.
Yeah, and for sure, it was just we had some bounces not go our way. Some pucks we wanted to get out and didn't. And it was sort of a weight off our shoulders kind of thing. Just get that goal, and we knew we were right back in the game.
And physically, this looked like a real bruising game for both teams. What did it feel like to play in this kind of game?
Yeah, it's always like that when we play Cornell. They're a big team, and obviously with the rivalry and everything, it gets pretty physical. So it's to be expected.
Yes, you guys obviously kind of have a tough second period. How did James's goal really change the tone of the game going into the third for you?
That was huge for us. Gave us a lot of momentum going into the third, tied up. We were just waiting for one because we had a lot of chances before that, I think, in the first period especially. So we just needed one to go in, and after that, we were good.
And in the third period, you really had tons of chances late in the game. What did it feel like out there, the last 10 minutes or so?
It was fun. It was a tough game. It was up and down. Both teams were playing well, I thought. Both teams had some chances. So, we kept at it in the third period and got a lot of quality chances, and then ended up getting one in overtime. So that was we're happy with that.
Yeah, I was asked about too. The more chances you get in a game like that, do you start to feel like at some point one of these has to go in, kind of thing?
Yeah, I think so. I think you just got to stay positive and take one shift at a time, and eventually you'll get a bounce or something. So that's how we felt on the bench. So it worked out.
Yes, to start, it looked like you guys kind of had taken control of the game in the second period. How much did that late goal kind of change the way things were going and then just tying the score?
Very much so. We made 1-1. Yeah. Came out and was kind of up and down a little bit third period. Both teams had opportunities, and then got to overtime.
looked like the last 10 minutes or so of the third period, they were getting a lot of good chances that just weren't going in. Did you feel like?
Yeah, we didn't do the job down by our net. We turned pucks over, and Mitch made a couple big saves, a couple pucks that hit people, and then just ended up on the back door, right on their stick by the side of the net. And Mitch made some huge saves to keep us in it.